Today I asked the 4 biggest AIs to build me a website. The results were not what I expected. Our first contender in this AI showdown is ChatGPT. Here's the plan. I have to operate as an independent creative agency. The best part is that I have to start from fresh when creating a full e-commerce store for content creators' products line. The primary challenge is the prompt's complete creative freedom. I will be responsible for coming up with a completely original name for the creators' merchandise. I will also be in charge of creating a powerful brand identity by selecting an appealing and modern color combination. I have a prompt that I'll be using for every AI, and the prompt is that the complete website must be constructed in a single HTML file, including the main homepage, the collections page with all the clothing, the accessories page, and the about me part. This implies that even if you're staying on one page, the AI will have to use some clever front-end techniques to give the impression that you're moving between them. Okay, first off, let's talk about what's working, because there's a lot to like here. The HTML is consistent and clear. The AI uses appropriate tags like header, section, and footer, which are great practices for optimization and usability. Additionally, notice how the CSS uses variables for the fonts and color scheme. This is a great strategy. It implies that changing a few lines of code might completely alter the look and feel of the website. Professional code bases use it because it's scalable and effective. Now the fixes we do need is that the AI is using placeholder images instead of using photos. Another fix we need is that visitors should be able to view the hoodie's true texture and the tee's actual art print. The third and fourth fix is to boost the accessibility. If you hover over the items, nothing happens. Making an interactive website makes it feel more polished and professional. The final fix we need is to make the footer functional. The footer is an excellent place to start a brand community. To create a sense of community, it should include links to social media and a newspaper sign up. Let's create our first prompt to fix ChatGPT's website. In this prompt, I'm asking ChatGPT to add a shop the collection button, make product cards interactive, improve accessibility, and upgrade the website's footer. Okay, this is an excellent revision. The code is much better and functional than the original version. The implementation of the call to action, hover effects, accessibility rules, and the enhanced footer are all major improvements. ChatGPT made some suggestions like add animations or pair-like scrolling, and make a dark mode toggle. I'll be implementing that and asking ChatGPT to add the images for me. Only 2 out of the 6 images were added, and I'm a little scared of the guy in the graphic tee. I see more of him than the actual shirt. Anyways, we need to fix that. Let's test out the dark mode. Oh brother. Okay, so first of all, the colors go really well together, but the boxes are still white, and I feel like that defeats the purpose of dark mode. Next up, the text. Really hard to read. And I mean really hard. This is ChatGPT's last chance to meet its standards. First, I have to tell ChatGPT to add the remaining images, change the dark mode colors, change that man staring into my future, and show more of the product that is being sold. Okay, so we completely lost all the images, but we also lost the man that might have been praying for my downfall. In dark mode, the background colors are way more appropriate for dark mode. The subscribe button is still an issue, but we're out of prompts and we did make really good progress. Make sure to stick to the end and see the ratings I give to each AI. But for now, leave a comment down below and let me know how you think ChatGPT did. Next up, we have Grok. I gave the same exact prompt that I gave to ChatGPT, but this time the colors are going to be black and white, and the name of the site is called Contrast. Let's see what Grok cooks up for us. In Grok, I didn't have to paste the code into VS Code and then run it using a live server. It has a built-in preview which is honestly amazing. The website looks fantastic. The website has a simple layout with a limited scheme of colors, lots of empty space, and beautiful fonts. This gives you a professional and an appealing experience off the rip. The menu bar stays at the top of the page, making it easy to get to all the different parts of the site. People can easily navigate through the content thanks to the clear and simple links. We also have a footer that has socials linked to it. Now the difference between this and ChatGPT is that this one created a cart button, however there is no visible shopping cart or checkout functionality. Only the name and the price are listed on the product cards. Size charts, material details, and detailed descriptions, which are all essential for online clothes sales, are missing. We're also missing placeholder images, but since I added that to ChatGPT in the second prompt, I'll also be applying the same here. I'll create a prompt saying to develop a functional shopping cart that allows users to add products, examine their selections, and view the total cost, as well as creating a pop-up window that shows full product details when an item is clicked. Grok added the pop-up window that shows the sizes of the clothing, and it also created a functional cart system. The only things I really see missing now are the animations like hover effects and the placeholder images. This is going to be a real test for the AI because when you click on the product, it shows different variants of the items in the pop-up. Let's see if Grok can keep the images relevant to the products. Grok made some nice animations, however the images aren't really relevant to the product. We also lost the functionality of the pop-up window that shows the sizes when you click on an item. Grok generated 4 out of the 6 items once again, but let's see if Grok can fix that on its last attempt. Drum roll please. It's not bad. We're still missing 2 images. We got the pop-up window back, and when you look at the images in the pop-up window, it has more images even though they aren't really relevant. Grok still managed to make that functionality work, so that's amazing. Grok did really well, but now let's see how Microsoft Copilot does. I'm now giving the prompt to Microsoft Copilot. Let's see what it can create. The store name for Microsoft Copilot is going to be Flaherty, and the colors are going to be red and orange. This website is not it. Where are the prices? Or is everything free? If so, I'll take one of everything. And what are these descriptions? Durable, bright, and branded? So is a construction cone, but I don't want to put my phone in that. Jokes aside, there's a lot to change. In this prompt, we're going to tell Microsoft Copilot to make it more interactive. The website is fully left aligned, so we have to make it centered. I like the red and orange gradient, so we'll keep that. We also have to add a footer that has social media linked to it. Lastly, let's get some prices in there. This is much better than what we began with. We do have prices and we also have an add to cart button. The only problem is that it doesn't have any functionality. Copilot also created a better footer by adding social media links which do have some functionality. In this prompt, we'll tell it to add placeholder images and make a functional shopping cart. We have the cart system, but something seems off. When you click on a product's add to cart, it does absolutely nothing, so the cart functionality doesn't even work. We'll tell it to fix it in its last prompt. We also do have 6 out of 6 images being used as placeholders, but it's not relevant to our website. Let's go ahead and fix those and see if Copilot can fix it on its last attempt. Copilot managed to work backwards. We lost the images and our footer. We also didn't get the cart functionality to still work. This is not good looks for Copilot. But can Gemini do any better? Let's find out. The website name I decided is Genie, and the colors are going to be blue and white. Gemini also created a preview for the website. The website has a clean and visually appealing layout. This is the first website that has all this content on different pages. I still can't get over the navigation. The About Me page tells a story and connects with the audience on a personal level. The website so far looks very professional. This looks promising. Let's ask Gemini to give us more detailed information such as materials and sizing charts, as it would help customers make informed purchasing decisions. A search bar would also be nice to have. This is fantastic. We have a working search bar where we can look at products, and we also got a sizing chart with the material being used in the clothing. Now in this prompt, I'll tell it to generate images for the products and also make a shopping cart system where we can add the products to the cart and be able to check out. I told Gemini to generate placeholder images relevant to the product, but Gemini didn't create anything. It's still all the same. The shopping cart works though and is ready to be in use. The last prompt for Gemini is to generate images which are going to be relevant to the product. Let's see if Gemini can pull through on this last prompt. Gemini was the only AI that was unable to generate any images. I guess every AI has its strengths and weaknesses. Let's go take a look at our final ratings. I'm giving ChatGPT a 6. ChatGPT began with a strong, clean code base and was great at following technical instructions for improvements. However, it struggled with the creative task of adding images and left some key features like dark mode non-functional. The final result showed good progress but remained incomplete. Grok is getting a 7.5. Grok delivered the most visually impressive website right from the start, complete with a fantastic built-in preview. It successfully added complex features like a working cart and pop-ups, but it fell short by generating images that were not relevant to the products. Copilot deserved a 2 out of 10. Copilot's functionality was poor, leading to a website missing essential features like prices. The most important goal, which was to create a working shopping cart, was entirely unsuccessful. Even missing the footer and images in the final version was a downgrade. Last but not least, Gemini. I gave Gemini an 8 out of 10 due to building a multi-page website with unique technical skills and finishing all functional requests with perfection. As instructed, it created an ideal shopping cart and search bar system. Its only issue was its capability of creating any product images. Leave your ratings down below and let me know how you think each AI did. I also made a video of how I made my own Discord bot in 7 days without any experience. You should check that out. Make sure to subscribe and join the Discord, which will be linked in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.